Yeah, so as the act say, the prophecy they not fulfill it. You know what I mean? With people still up on the low, right? Still a suffer. See? And even the other nations them still basically what you call it now, a suffer. Right? Under the rule of the so-called white man. You see? Because this kingdom is not a righteous society. See? When the righteous are in authority, then the people are gonna rejoice, yeah? Yeah, that's something.
These are Proverbs. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. Say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Call them what is stop call them what is the police.
See, go back again, brother.
Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right, so I know we're at the time when people are mourning, yo. See, because of the unrighteousness of the so-called white man. See, I know we're in at the time where, but we are come towards the time, right, where all of that are going to change. Right, as I said before, the transition I get made, yo. See, the stone will get hewn out of the hill, right? I get basically a cast down upon the statue, basically, right, and tear down all of them kingdoms here. See, right? And that righteous kingdom now gonna ever get given unto another, right? Because then the world are gonna run how it's supposed to run. So something. Eh? Okay. Read it out. Give me for the Daniel.
This is Daniel 7 and verse 20. And verse 25 say, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High,
Right.
and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given unto his hand until a time and times and a dividing of times. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion shall greatness
And the
greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High,
Right.
whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Right.
And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
Right, and that's speaking of Yahushua, right, and the elect and Israel. See, the kingdom and dominion are going to get given unto the saints, right, the people of the saints of the Lord Yahushua, right, and that dominion not going to ever get taken away or ever get translated to anybody else, right. Yahushua being the Lord, the Most High, right, Yahushua, seeing the elect, the 12, is King David and Israel, right? That's how the rulership are going to set up. See, and the so-called white man, starting from the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, right? All are going to go in slavery, right? For 1,000 years, then them get burned, right?
Verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess it, and possess the kingdom forever. even forever and ever.
Right. And that kingdom are going to get taken away from them, right, and given unto us, right. But first, before that happen, see, you have a series of events that need to take place, right. Prophecies are fulfilled, right, like the microchip being the mark of the beast, right, that have to get mandatory. See, out here in Jamaica, right now, the national ID expire from 2017, right, and now we're in 2019, and we don't have what you say, a legal farmer identification for anybody at all.
Yeah, because even though it's going to court area, them shoot it down. Right, so them still have a little more time and try to buy, forget it. But as the Act said, most ID pass expired is of 2017. So right now we're on what we call it, extension time. See, because even most people identity grow out of sight now because the time period was supposed to change.
Right.
Already gone.
See me? So yeah, and who knows? We couldn't even get that NIDS card there where they want to talk about. Right. See that them shoot it down again, shoot it down when in a parliament. See that them have to go. We don't know what them plan is. Right? See, but it can come to the test where them have to say, oh, alright, them people have to go take a chip. You see me? Because they need some form of identification. You see me?
Yeah, because I think the person just elaborate on it a little bit. I think the person or the lawyers and the judge who do it, if you ask me, it's a sense of, I don't know, politics or something like that. Because based off of them reason, they must say personal database actually give out. Right. And them know say I crap that because in the long run eventually you have to get some more, information than just the identification card. So I just think say politics are play, right? Well, the Act say probably just move on to the chip. Who knows?
And it's a Revelation 13 and verse 16 say, and he calls it all, both small and great,
right,
rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, and this national ID card, right, is supposed to be given everybody in the country supposed to have one of these, yeah. And when I say that this is the mark of the beast, right, but it is the setting up of the framework, right, for the mark of the beast, right. It's a part of the framework for the mark of the beast. Right, because basically it's the same technology, right, but the difference is something physical, something where you can hold in your hand, right, but it's also something where you can lose. See, now Esau don't want you to lose he don't want to lose track of you.
Exactly.
Right? So in order to keep tabs on you at all times, but anything where you do, whatever transaction you make, right, wherever in the country you travel to, see me, you need something with depend on you at all times. See, which is where the RFID chip come in.
And the government if it tax you outside.
Right. You see me? And this ID will basically I go cut out the whole hustling thing. Right? Anything at all where you do whatever transaction you make, you have to pay your tax. Right? The government needs to know anything where you do. Right? Them call it transparency. See, nothing basically no transaction not gonna be secret or private. Right? Which is the same idea of the chip, yo. See? The same idea of the chip.
Hey, something strange because them claim to the people that there's no information take from the people who are so private. Right. But yet still when they reach at the court, they must say boy too much private information people the government have access to from the people. So it's a tricky right there, so you just give them some can, the one that's a piece of rope that them for the jiggy. See, so that catch them, but either way, them can't escape it.
Them can't escape it. Hey, all of them, all of the information where them are worried about, no. Right? The government already have all of that, yo.
Exactly.
It's just that in the one place, right? They might have your health record, a hospital or one clinic, right? Your banking information, their bank.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so on and so forth.
And them have the so-called speech, it protected by the company. Like the rights can be, or like they can give it up in case of any emergency. I mean, all of this bullcrap with you.
Continue.
Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that at the mark, or the name of the beast,
Right?
or the number of his name.
Right. Right. So no man can buy or sell except them have the mark. Right? And as we said before, we now said that this NIDS is the mark, right? But at the framework, right? Because everything with the mark, everything where the chip do, see, are the same thing that the card basically represent. The only difference is that the chip can go inside of your skin, right? And the card can be lost.
Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding quote the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 306.
Right? Kaisai stigma. With stigma goes into the word stigma goes into the needle or the syringe, right? Puncture, incision by a sharp object, right? Which is how the chip basically get inserted into the skin by the syringe.
Right, under the skin.
Right? So that are one of the prophecies then what needs to be fulfilled before this kingdom get translated. Right? Give me the judgment. Chapter 14.
And it's a Revelation 14 and verse 9.
Right?
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his right hand, in his forehead, or in his right hand.
Right. So any man receive the chip, not the card, right? Because the card is not the mark. Go on.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh,
Right.
which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right. So if you take the chip, right, you're gonna be missile food, yeah? Right, you're gonna get burned by thermonuclear fire. See, that are the judgment for them who take that mark of the beast, right? And the next major prophecy we are looking for to fulfill right now, right, is the start of World War III, yo. Right, the full-on fight seen between Russia and America and China, yo. See, and guess what? You have a lot of people out here in Jamaica who don't believe that this war is going to fight, or they believe that Jamaica basically now go get involved or won't be involved, right? But when you make a sad mistake, right, a very sad mistake, because Jamaica right now seen being pulled by both sides, right? China and America, yeah, because China do a lot of spending in Jamaica.
Hey,
right now.
the fact that Jamaica hardly produce anything at all, we must join it, because everything we get is from overseas.
Right.
You know, in fact, we have to feel that if are blown somewhere, somehow, it don't matter, because we're in the middle of the whole pot of soup.
Gun.
See, at any given time, it can spill over upon us, so we can't escape the damage.
Right.
So these people, I thought them very ignorant.
Yo, hey, when this war start, yo, see, you get one of the main thing them where you can look out, one of the sure thing them where you can look out for see happening in Jamaica famine. Right? Because as I said a while ago, see, we're dependent on foreign export, yo.
Right.
Foreign imports. See, most of the things them we consume in Jamaica don't make a Jamaica. Yeah? Whether it want to be clothes or food, seeing none of it don't make a Jamaica, right? Clothes, food, whether what would I call it now? Tools basically for do certain work.
Yeah, even car parts.
Yeah.
Even the common car parts we have to use the transporting every day. You know, none of it really make here, you know? You have to import it. So imagine if something kick off. The whole shipping industry just closed down. So what are coming here? Nothing. See? A bird can't carry flour from so far. So directly, you know, get trapped.
So at the end of the day, you basically look on two times worse than what Venezuela, yo. You see me? People literally got dead for hungry. Right? Once one certain machinery stop work, then I hit that. Right? No more import can take place. You have something, man?
This Ezekiel 5 verse 16 says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I the Lord have spoken it.
Right. See, so the Lord are going to bring all these things upon us. Famine, and with famine, you know, so the sword are going to come, because a man have to make up his mind, say, yo, look, in order for me eat or for my family eat, right, he have to go take life. Right? He have to just walk and take a man 3 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For whatever him have can eat.
Yo, and just explain on that. That shit happened every day in Venezuela.
Yep.
Every day. See? And since the last clippings I was watching the other day, I mean, people have to live in a cemetery to survive. Just so hopefully the so-called spiritual gangs of them protect them, while them other one them go out fend for food and kill who them kill. You know?
Right.
Supermarket, there's nothing on shelf.
Yo, the apostle Ryan do a video seeing where him do a video and a video, you know what I mean, where I show you, say, look, in order for the people them of Venezuela get food or certain things, them have to travel, go Trinidad, right? And the road for travel to Trinidad, right, is very perilous basically. You know, must come back. See me? Because one of the things them is that pirates, right? Pirates out upon the seas, they say me can take the boat, and I mean, them take off the engine them off of the boat and all these things. See, rob the people them are what them go for. You see me? Or whatever money them have on them for buy what them need for buy when them go Trinidad, yo. See me? Some of them even get killed.
Hey, you know, so there I know it's come at that time, I think I was 8, remember how much in our boat, but 25, you know what I'm saying? 25 in our boat down Venezuela, and I was traveling on the sea. And all them basically die. I know they died of hunger, see, on the boat, but they just die because the long time they travel.
Alright.
It's a 2 Corinthians 15 and verse 14 says, go to the world, and them that dwell therein.
Right.
For the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
Right.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Right. Race war. See, a lot of them Edomites and Moabites out here in Jamaica, you know what I mean, uprising are going to go on. You see me? Them are going to get the bitter end of the stick when this uprising take place. See me? Remember, you know, if people, you live in our area where basically gated community, right, uptown, You know what I mean? Where everybody will live in the so-called ghetto them and the poorer class areas them, right? Them see you as I eat every day. You know what I mean? You can't afford to buy food and all these things. See, so guess what them are gonna do when they take the famine kick off? Right? Them are gonna come at your place, yo. Right? The Chinese store them or supermarket them, you see me? Them are gonna get raided. Right? So you gonna have people basically race war. Right? One people stand up to fight against another. One.
And swords in their hands.
Right.
For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another.
Right.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Right. Them politicians are gonna get the bitter end of the stick as well. You see me? People are when people finally realize hey, people already realize what them politicians are all about, yo. Right? But when the time come and the Lord click that spirit in them, move to them politicians here, yo. You see me? Them not gonna have nobody to save them. The people them not gonna show them no mercy. Right? Because they never show the people them no mercy. What?
And the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right? Checkpoints. Yeah? What?
For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled.
Hey, and all who want to fly to America and feel like say yo, just like in the time when Manley did say yo, bitter medicine. When something like that him said. You know, it's austerity measures have to go take on all these things. A lot of people sell them land and fly go to some different country. Right? Because them decide say yo, them now share them wealth and them now living on a poor, no poor.
Enough people who sell them land when they realize fucking them going as a way them say them actually come back a ball
come back a ball for buy back them land.
I got themselves a little land.
Right. Go on.
And in the course of their action shall stand in their power.
Right.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to.
Right. Finish.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled,
Right.
the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Right.
but shall destroy their houses with the sword,
Right.
and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, so when this famine come out, right, and all hell broke loose, see you are gonna find people are broke in a people's house. You know what I mean? The death rate not even gonna be recorded, yo, because no order not gonna death to society. Right? The police force are gonna get dismantled. Right? It gonna be every man for himself in
Police
them
are fend for themselves, you know?
Right.
Like police have life too, and police have belly too.
Yeah. Right? The police, the military, everybody are fed for themselves in them time. You know what I mean? But as for the men of the Lord, right, we are gonna continue to call upon the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. See, because him say, yo, look, him servants are gonna eat. Right? Him are gonna keep the foot of him servants, yeah? See, so we don't need to be fair go around and kill nobody for nothing, yo. Right? Or worry about for eat certain unclean things. Or if kill a man or eat a man. Right? We don't need to worry about that. See? The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai I go keep you through what? Faith. Go on.
Therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahweh, behold, my servant shall heed.
Yeah, you know,
Isaiah 65 and verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but he shall be hungry.
Right.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but he shall be thirsty.
Right.
Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but he shall be ashamed.
Gone. Finish.
Verse 14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but he shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall hold for vexation of spirit.
Gone. See, because we know the time we know what take place. right? We know that this means the translation of the kingdom, right? It means the coming of the Lord, salvation for people, right? But for them who lack understanding and don't know, you know what I mean? Them are go howl and weep, right? Not knowing what take place, right? Scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? Yeah.
And it's Isaiah 33 and verse 6 says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right. So, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of times, right? In the times to come, right? And hopefully, brothers, take on this spirit from now, yo, right? Wisdom and knowledge, right? Knowing the times that we're in, right? According to Romans 13, right? Now it is high time to awake out of sleep, right? Is that go from?
And it's Romans 13 and verse 11 say, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Right, so when we see these things are come to pass, we know that our salvation is nigh. See, we know that we in at the time where the Lord are going to begin for delivering people, for delivering elect, right? So we don't need to be bug outs, you know what I mean? and basically lose our heads, right? Because we know the times that we're in, right? The scripture say in a Thessalonian that I need not write unto you concerning the times, right? Because we know the times that we're in, yo. Yeah.
Verse 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, right, and let us put on the armor of light.
Right. See, in the armor of light, right? The scripture tell about the whole armor of God in Galatians, right?
Ephesians, I believe.
Ephesians, yeah, Salakia. Oh, that Ephesians, right? So that's it. So yeah, hopefully this video was edifying and uplifting, right? And until next time, I want to say again, yeah, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the Akim, pushing this truth in all sincerity.
Shalom. Shalom. Yeah. Next.